Once upon a time, in a coastal town, there lived a 28-year-old man named Daniel. Daniel was talented and smart. Everyone in the town knew he had great potential. But Daniel had one big problem. He never finished anything he started. He would begin painting, but leave the canvas half done. He would start writing a book, but stop after a few pages. He learned to play the guitar, but gave up after a few weeks. His room was full of unfinished projects, and his heart was full of regret. People would say, Daniel could have been great, but he was stuck in the same place, day after day, year after year. Deep inside, Daniel felt empty. He knew he was wasting his life, but he didn't know how to change. He always told himself, I'll start tomorrow, or maybe next week will be better. But tomorrow never came. One evening, Daniel was walking along the beach. The sun was setting, and the sky was orange and purple. He felt sad and lost. Suddenly, he saw an old fisherman sitting on the rocks. The fisherman was mending his fishing net. His hands moved with patience and skill. Daniel watched him for a while. Then the fisherman looked up and smiled. "Young man, you look troubled," the fisherman said. "Come, sit with me." Daniel sat down next to him. He didn't know why, but he felt he could trust this old man. "Sir, I feel like I'm wasting my life," Daniel said. "I have so many dreams, but I never finish anything. I start with excitement, but then I lose interest. I feel like I'm going nowhere." The fisherman kept working on his net. He didn't answer right away. After a few moments, he said, "Do you see this net? It has many holes. If I left it like this, I would catch nothing. But I repair it, hole by hole. It takes time and patience, but when I'm done, this net will feed my family." Daniel listened carefully. The fisherman continued, "Young man, let me ask you something. If you were drowning in the ocean, and I threw you 2 ropes, one rope reaches all the way to safety. The other rope is broken in the middle. Which rope would you grab?" Daniel thought for a moment and said, "The complete rope, of course. The broken rope is useless. It won't save me." The fisherman smiled and nodded. "Exactly. That is the answer to your problem. Your dreams are like those ropes. If you start them but don't finish them, they become useless. They cannot save you. They cannot take you anywhere. But if you complete even one thing, that one thing can change your whole life." Daniel felt something stir inside his heart. He had never thought about it this way. The fisherman put down his net and looked at Daniel. He said, "I will give you a challenge. Go home tonight and choose one thing, just one project that you left unfinished. It can be anything, big or small, but make a promise to yourself. You will finish it no matter what. Don't think about starting something new. Don't let anything distract you. Finish that one thing, and when you finish it, come back to me." Daniel looked at the old fisherman. For the first time in years, he felt hope. He stood up and said, "I will do it. I promise you, I will finish one thing." That night, Daniel went home. He looked around his room at all the unfinished projects, half-painted canvases, incomplete songs, unread books. Then he saw an old wooden boat model. He had started building it 3 years ago. It was almost complete, but he had abandoned it. He picked it up and made a decision. "I will finish this," he said to himself. Every day after work, Daniel came home and worked on the boat. Some days he felt tired. Some days he wanted to give up. But he remembered the fisherman's words, "Finish that one thing." He worked slowly and carefully, sanding the wood, painting the details, attaching the sails.
Days turned into weeks, and finally, after 1 month, the boat was complete. Daniel held it in his hands. It was beautiful, perfect, finished. He felt something he hadn't felt in years: pride, joy, and confidence. The next evening, Daniel went back to the beach. The fisherman was there again, mending another net. Daniel walked up to him with the wooden boat. "Sir, I did it," Daniel said with a smile. "I finished it." The fisherman looked at the boat. His eyes lit up with happiness. "Ah, it is beautiful," he said. "But tell me, how do you feel now?" Daniel thought for a moment. "I feel different," he said. "I feel strong, like I can do anything. For the first time, I believe in myself." The fisherman smiled warmly. "That is the secret, my young friend. One completed task is worth more than 1,000 ideas. When you finish something, you prove to yourself that you are capable, and that belief changes everything. Your potential was always there, but potential means nothing without action. It is like a seed that never gets planted. Now you have planted your seed, and it will grow into a mighty tree." Daniel bowed his head in respect. "Thank you, sir. You have changed my life." The fisherman placed his hand on Daniel's shoulder. "I only showed you the path. You are the one who walked it. Now go and finish more things. Let each completed project be a stepping stone to the life you deserve." Daniel walked home that evening, but he was not the same man anymore. He had learned the most important lesson. One decision, one completed task can change everything.
From that day forward, Daniel's life transformed. He finished his painting and sold it. He completed his book and published it. He practiced guitar and performed in front of people. Year after year, he grew stronger, all because of one simple decision: to finish what he started. And the wooden boat? He kept it on his desk as a reminder that completion is power, and that we all have the ability to change if we make one decision and follow through. If you liked this story, please give it a like and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories like this one. Thank you for staying with us. See you in the next story with new thoughts and new lessons. Until then, stay focused and finish what you start.